Yo, we're live in Deep Ellum, the infamous Deep Ellum, where a lot of local artists have got their start. Today, we're at Bobby Miller, aka the Canvas Bullies' first solo exhibition presented by Perspective 6 Art Gallery. Let's go inside and check it out.
What's up? I'm Bobby Miller, abstract artist, also known as Canvas Bully. As we start through the journey of the work, we just wanted to kind of talk about this little black room. This is a room that we all kind of face, and it's only our room that we go into. We go into alone. And as we go through that room, this is some of our biggest obstacles that have ever been dealing with. And again, you have to understand that inside of that room, to these demons that we are facing, these are some of our strongest demons. And the longer we wait on the outside, the more detours and concoctions and contraptions that they are building. So go in there with some confidence. Those rooms is a scary room to be in. It is a scary situation to be in. Some people go in, change. Some people come back out. Some people go in and rearrange some things. But coming out of that room, you'll become the best version of yourself. So we wanted to kind of tap into that. Talk about some of the darker pieces as well. Again, these all deal with the little black room. And then we paired them with some of the I'll check on you later self-quotes, which are notes that I wrote myself when I was going through one of the toughest times in my life. And then as we enter this middle zone, these wood pieces with the light on them are called Amazement 2, which means amazement to navigate. So as you go through your black room, you're navigating through these obstacles and all these trap doors and things of that nature to come out as a different version of yourself. And inside of these, we have these notes that are paired a little differently. They're reminders of the type of energy that you have, or they're reminders of you overthinking and you transitioning to a better version of yourself. And then as we enter down through this phase here, we're talking about a lot of energy. All right, so on here it's talking about fixing your wings and talking about your landing gear, because as you navigate through your life, you can't land on your landing strip until your landing strip is clear. So that what some of these things are about. And then also it's talking about that flame, that the flame that warms the castle can also destroy it. So that's really talking about being self-aware of the energy that you possess and some of the things that you're going through, so that way you don't burn down that castle with that same flame. Here's one of my favorite pieces of the show. It's part of the Gravity series, which is called Blood of Medusa, or Blood of the Nebula, excuse me. As we talk about this piece real quick, if you see a picture inside, it's a resemblance of the Pegasus, the horse. And if you know what a nebula is where stars are born, new stars are born. So it's gas and dust kind of moving, which is kind of the array that you're getting from that. And the Pegasus was actually born from the blood of Medusa, which is how those words kind of go together. And if you look through there, you'll see words, nebula, fly free, permission for yourself to be free, different little messages inside to help you navigate. And as we come through these pieces here, this is part of a new series, which is titled The Elements of Self. This one here is talking about extreme accountability, which is the A for accountability. It's about that stonework, and these brain waves are representing the brain waves of escapism. So what your brain is doing during times of escapism. Also, to take a quick look here at this P3, it's based off of this dream or this premonition that I had one night that I was waking up, and it was these three shadows moving across to this mirror, and I couldn't move. And then when they got to the mirror, I was able to move. I woke up, called my mom immediately because I was spooked, and she just reminded me not to be scared because they was there for protection. So if you take a look here, you'll see those same three, P3, as in those three lines right there. All right, and the F is for flight, which is recognizing that none of these lines are real for you to transcend through anything that you need to do. And this piece is basically showing the airflow over a wing, which is allowing you to ascend, all right, up. And then here we have alert, and then we have 6,000 feet, which is the depth of the Grand Canyon. This piece again is based off of another premonition that I had, switching careers from one career to the other. I had a premonition of me being face down in the Grand Canyon, at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I remember looking up, not worried about if I was going to make it to the top, but how I was going to get there. So that's what these pieces right here is based off of. And as I was painting these things, I immediately started to become engulfed in dark. So I didn't want to feel dark anymore. So I started trying to find a different beat to paint to, right? So I wanted to paint light, which is this here. This is called Finding Sound. So my first 2 or 3 days, me trying to transition from painting dark to painting light, I couldn't paint anything because my mind was so trapped into what I was already painting. And then one day I was listening to some vibration noises and it had some words over the top, and then immediately the words, I couldn't hear the words no more, I could just hear the vibrations. So it was me trying to find sound. And if you pay attention to here, you'll see here is the code for the degrees, temperature degrees, sea level, and also the speed that you have to do to be breaking the sound barrier, which is 343 meters per second. So again, this is finding sound, breaking the sound barrier. This is Run to the Moon. Again, another light fourth piece, which is still feeling that same way, and I continued. Run to the Sun, same, again, continued. And then the final piece that I finished off actually this morning is Finding Sound Part 2. So again, just transitioning from dark to light, I wanted it to come off again as you going through what you go through and the things that you come out to. So again, hey, how did you get here? Really is self-portraits of how you got to this moment right now, the things that you did and the things that you experienced to create who you are currently, who you were in past, and who you will be in the future.